Welcome back to our channel Learning is Key. Today we shall be studying one of the lesson called Herschel and the Stars. This chapter is from 3rd standard ICSE syllabus English. So come on, let us study the chapter. Astronomy is the study of stars, planets, comets and the universe. William Herschel was a musician, but his love for music helped him become a great astronomer. So, when we are studying about the celestial objects such as stars, planets, comets, the study of the same is called as astronomy. And here we have William Herschel, who was also a musician, but his passion, his love for music, helped him to become a great astronomer. So come on, let us read further. William was born in 1738 in the city of Hanover in Germany. William's father, Isaac Herschel, was a musician in the army band. Isaac had 10 children and he loved to spend time with them. So here is a person called Isaac Herschel and he was a musician in army band. So recently we had our Republic Day and we saw the Republic Day parade where we saw a lot of army men playing the band. Similarly, William Herschel's father Isaac was also a musician in the army band. He was born in Hanover. He was born in 1738 in the city of Hanover in Germany. And then Father Isaac had 10 children and he loved to spend time with them. Every day when he came from home, he gathered his children around him and played music with them. The family also discussed everything that was important in those days. So, generally, during dinner time, you would have noticed that your parents will be asking you what happened in your school, what did you learn, did you have fun, what did you play. Like this, your parents might have asked so many questions and they would have told that, oh, in my office, I had a lot of work. And then mother would have told that, yeah, I too had a lot of work. And if she is a homemaker, she would have told, look, I have prepared such delicious food for you. So every day when he came from home, he gathered all his children and then he used to play music with them and he discussed similar to what happens in our daily life. Similarly, the same thing happened with Isaac and his kids. Sometimes at night, they would all go out in the open fields and spend time studying the constellations in the sky. So, you know, generally, if it is a full moon day, you will be having lot of moonlight and then you will be able to spot the stars. So, the group of stars which form a particular pattern is called as a constellation. So Isaac, what he used to do, he used to tell his children, hey, come, let's go to open field where we can see the sky bright and then we can spot so many group of stars. That is nothing but constellations. The children would listen carefully as their father talked about stars and outer space. Isaac also taught them subjects like art and philosophy. So what used to happen is once they are there out into the open fields, father used to show them the group of stars and then he used to explain to them. He used to tell so many things about life, that is called as philosophy, and then he would also teach them about art. So they used to have a great time. That is called as a bonding time. They used to have a good bonding time. At a very early age, William became interested in music. As he grew older, he also became good at discussion and debate. So, at a very early age, Even William was very much interested in music. And when he became a little older, he also became good at discussion and debate. He used to take part in discussions. He used to speak for a subject, against a subject, and then he used to make his points. Debate is when you are speaking for and against a subject, that is called as debate. So when you have a topic, somebody agrees with the topic, somebody disagrees with the topic. So the discussion where somebody is going to agree and then give their opinion for the point, where people who are against that will counter with counter arguments. That is called as a debate. When William was a teenager, he became a musician in the army band just like his father. We learned that Isaac was in army band. Similarly, William was also in army band. He joined army band. To become a good musician, William began to study music. So, as he was in army band, he used to study music in order to excel in the field of music. While studying music, he had to study a little bit of maths and optics. Optics is used in making of telescopes. Okay, now along with music, what was important for music is a little bit of maths, because you have to count the beats and then you have to perform according to the beats. So mathematics plays a very important role. And then he studied a little bit of maths and little bit of optics. Optics is study of light and its behavior, and this science is also used in the manufacturing of telescopes. William started using a simple telescope to look at the sun and the moon. Okay, he had a small telescope where he used to use it in order to view sun and the moon. He became more and more interested in astronomy. We know that the seed of astronomy was sown by his father Isaac by taking the kids to the outer fields and then talking about constellations, showing them about celestial objects. So he was pretty much fascinated by these things, and then he became more and more interested in astronomy. Now he has a telescope too, where he can watch stars, planets, etc. He wanted to see the objects that were beyond the sun and the moon. So he decided to make a bigger and more powerful telescope. Now his interest was beyond sun and the moon. So he wanted to see what else is there in this giant universe. After failing a few times, William made a telescope that was better than all the other telescopes at that time. So, as he was having knowledge of mathematics, he was having knowledge of optics, so he used all of them and then he constructed a beautiful telescope which was much better than the telescopes that were available at that particular time. He now started to spend all his time looking at the stars. Sometimes he did not even have his food. Oh my God, look at the interest that he's having. So now what he was doing, most of the time he spent watching the stars, watching different objects that were there in the sky. One night, Herschel noticed a star which looked different. Unlike the other stars, it changed its place and shone steadily. Herschel thought he had found a new comet. He told everyone that he had found a new comet. One day, as he was watching the stars, he noticed something was different. Okay. And then this star in particular was changing its place. Now, in our earlier discussions, we have learned that planets revolve around the sun. When we were doing solar system, we learned that planets are revolving around the sun. Sun is a stationary object. Now, when something is moving, that cannot be a star. And then it was shown steadily. That means it was bright without twinkling. But we know that the stars will be twinkling. Planets won't twinkle. So he thought, okay, something is moving and it is also bright. Maybe it is a comet. Okay, after many months of studies, astronomers said that new comet could be a planet. Now we know that the earlier prediction saying that it was a comet was somewhat incorrect. So many months later, they thought that it could be a planet. The French astronomer Laplace later proved that Herschel had already discovered a new planet. Wow, this revelation is so astonishing. So, here Herschel had already discovered a new planet. This was one of the greatest discoveries in science. People began to show interest in astronomy. The new planet was named Uranus. Look how beautiful the story is. This is how Herschel discovered a new planet, Uranus. So, Uranus is one of the new planet which was discovered by Herschel. Such a beautiful story. Herschel and the stars. I hope you enjoyed this particular chapter. Hope to see you soon. If you like the narration, please like my channel. If you have any doubts or if you have any suggestions, please comment below. If you want to hear more or if you want me to take up different topics, do let me know using the comment section. Subscribe to my channel. Learning is key. Thank you.